Sin City, desde Las Vegas, Nevada, para el mundo.
What's up, everybody? Bienvenidos al programa de Despejando. Hoy tenemos con nosotros a un chico pues muy talentoso
Y el hijo de una de mis amigas.
El hijo de una de las amigas de que nunca la había conocido, ¿verdad? Nunca la habías conocido.
No, en persona.
Imagínate.
A tu madre la conozco. Gracias a tu madre conocí en persona a Barack Obama. Nunca me voy a olvidar.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Okay, you guys. So welcome to Despejando. My name is Ryan Hernandez, and I'm here with Ángel Lozano. Angel, say hi.
Hello.
Very quick shout out to you guys. First of all, a quick moment of silence for the Bahamas. Man, those people got slammed. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, and thank you guys, by the way. This everything that I mentioned on the shout outs is from people that share things with our group, Despejando LV group on Facebook. So thank you guys for posting your different stuff there. That Pray for Bahamas is actually some type of money collecting type of thing, a charity, a fund type of fundraiser. There you go, there you go. You should know about fundraisers, dude, because remember we used to do fundraisers all the time?
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about all that. Let's see, mobile mechanic services. There's a gentleman there available. Laundry Day, it's an event at a nightclub in Long Beach, California. Thank you guys for posting there. Let's see, tips with how to cope with anxiety attacks. That was by Michelle Martinez, which was one of my old directors at the Luxor. I was actually shocked when I saw that. I was like, oh my goodness, Michelle Martinez, she's like a big director, you know what I mean, in corporate now at MGM Properties. So I was just like, oh wow, it made my day. Happy birthdays. Antes de que vaya a los birthdays, hay que repetir lo que acabo de decir. Hay que seguir orando por las víctimas de las Bahamas, porque sufrieron una destrucción tremenda. Gracias a las personas que nos mandaron o nos ponen sus posts ahí en el grupo de Despejando. Laundry Day es un evento en Long Beach, California. Hay un mecánico móvil ahí. Y unos diferentes cosas para cómo ayudar con los ataques de ansiedad.
Yeah.
Dios mío,
claro, porque
¿qué pasa?
esa gente debe quedar marcada con
Sí.
el tema del miedo, pero profundamente.
Exacto, ahí están diferentes cosas que la gente pone en los posts ahí del grupo, y la verdad se los agradezco bastante que nos estén ahí poniendo cosas en el grupo. Happy birthdays, feliz cumpleaños a Daniela Camartig, Billy Bars, Mingo Colasso, Juan Galvan, and Roda Las. How do you pronounce that, brother? Rodablas. All right, we did our best, and if we sabotaged their name, I'm sorry. Hey, Angel, what do you consider a community hero, brother?
A community hero?
Yes.
So I think a community hero is just someone that, number one, someone that has walked the walk.
Yeah.
You know, not just talk the talk.
Yeah.
Someone that figured themselves out so well that they're able to help the next person in life.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so right here at Despejando, what we started doing is we started recognizing people like yourself that we considered you to be a community hero because of what you do in the community. And it doesn't have to be that I caught you feeding the homeless man, or I saw you doing this, or I saw you doing that. It's because I personally have, through your bio and through the different things that you do, I've noticed the different things that you do in the community. And we'll kind of talk about them, you know what I mean? And we'll talk about you and what you have as goals and things like that going forward, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to talk about that, but at the same time, I also want to recognize you and give you a trophy that we recognize our community heroes.
Oh, that's nice.
This is a brand new edition. The older edition was up there, but this is a brand new edition. It still has a little spinner and so forth.
Nice.
So congratulations,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And keep doing what you do in the community. Don't let anything stop you. Yeah, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
What's up with the ring and the nose? Is that a young thing or?
I guess I always wanted that. I always liked the idea of kind of like I think of like Johnny Depp.
I like the glasses
like,
too,
all the
brother.
crazy stuff, the earrings. And
Yeah,
I like
you got
that.
The little facial hair going.
Yeah,
all
I'm
that
trying,
stuff.
man. Rogaine.
Damn, bro, like pimping over here. I gotta put you on the spot. I gotta put you on the spot. Break the ice for these people, especially the people that are listening to us. Okay, una de las preguntas que le hice a Ángel, que considera él un héroe de la comunidad, y él básicamente dice, you want to say it in Spanish real quick?
I'll do my best. Yo creo que un héroe de la comunidad es alguien que se encontró la luz en sí mismo, se remodeló para mejorarse como una persona tan bien que pudo ayudar o apoyar a la próxima persona en esa línea, en esa comunidad, para prevenir cualquier cosa que ellos tuvieron que sobrepasar.
Y dice que he'll do his best, y lo dijo mejor en español que en inglés. And anyways, so what lo dije yo ya en español, ¿verdad? No, lo dije en inglés, ¿verdad?
Community here, you said it in English
I
and
said
Spanish.
it in English and Spanish. Okay, you guys, so let's move on. Angel, tell me about your rebel days, because here we like to talk about everything, dude. We had to keep it like kind of like interesting, you know what I mean? So tell me about your rebel days, and tell me about those days in particular, because I know you went through also, even though you're young, you're what,
23, yeah.
23, right?
Yep.
You're still, a young cat, but you are very smart for your age, you know what I mean? And that's one of the things that I had to always, make sure I recognize, you know what I mean, of you, just like everybody else, you know what I mean? When you're smart, you're smart. When you're dumb, you're just you need a little help, you know. But that's one of the things that I always like admire about you and recognize about you, you know. And so, tell me about those. Was there instances or were there situations that pushed you to be a rebel?
Yeah, definitely. I would say, first of all, my rebel days were fun.
Yeah.
No regrets
I think we all had those.
No regrets there.
Yeah.
I did a lot of stuff that definitely made me confirm, reaffirm, or kind of like reforge who I was as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So the more extreme my rebel days got, the more they taught me. I don't think I really did things just out of fun.
Yeah.
Itself. I did things out of either like a spite for society or for the condition that I was in, or just kind of as a vent for whatever it is that I was going through.
Okay. Tell me, because every day I notice that you post all kinds of funny, memes and all kinds of stuff like that. Why do you do that?
Number one, I think it's important not to
I'm talking about social media, you guys. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I think number one, it's important not to take everything seriously. There's some things definitely we need to take serious that we need to address. But a lot of little things, I like to like point them out, and it's really funny, and it also helps to kind of like remind everyone, no matter your race, creed, religion, we all kind of go through the same things every day, and it's kind of funny to make fun of like the traffic cones in Vegas.
Right,
No matter what color you are, you're gonna hate those traffic cones. So I think all those little memes are cool reminders that we all can laugh at the same things.
So lighten up, pretty much.
Yeah, lighten up.
Be so,
doesn't have to be so serious.
So serious about everything.
Yeah.
You also like to write, and in writing you could write about, fantasy, this and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell me, why do you write about poetry? This is one of the things that you like to write about.
Yeah. Well, poetry. The best way I've been able to recently describe it is when I write a poem. It's kind of like a snapshot, like a still frame of a moment in your life, of an experience, of an emotion. And when that poem is written, the lines, the structure forces you to capture it exactly the way you see it, exactly the way you feel it at that moment. So 10 years from now, 20 years from now, someone reads it and they can read it with the same kind of like emotion that you did when you wrote it versus other types of writing. It's not captured as well, I feel.
Awesome. Okay. Ahora le voy a hacer las preguntas en español para que las personas que nos están escuchando que hablan nomás español no estén ahí como, ay, ¿qué están hablando estos dos? Le digo, en la primera pregunta que le hago a Ángel, le digo que me diga de sus días rebeldes, porque él obviamente, aunque nomás tiene 23 años, él pasó por días que andaba ahí de malandroncillo, ¿verdad? Un poco. Pero dice que él hizo las cosas pues por experiencia, por vivir la vida, honestamente, ¿verdad? And I think todos lo hacemos cuando estamos jóvenes, especialmente, you know what I mean? Ahora le digo que una de las cosas que a mí no es que me sorprenda, una de las cosas que admiro de él es la inteligencia y la madurez con la que vive, ¿verdad? Con la que actúa, con la que hace todas sus cosas. Le digo que de muchas cosas que él puede escribir también, ¿por qué él elige escribir de poesía? Y me dice que él escribe de poesía, ¿por qué, brother?
Yo siento como que captura la emoción de ese momento, la imagen que uno crea como el autor que está haciendo esa poesía lo puede describir mejor y capturar mejor sin tanta flexibilidad como otros tipos de escritura.
Graciela, ¿está Graciela por ahí?
Todavía no apareció, pero vamos a mandarle saludos a Luisa Villentuez Johnson Snow.
Es como una prima, like my cousin. Hey cousin, what's up?
Ya que no.
Thank you guys for being there. No está la mamá ahí. I can't believe your mom's not on the radio.
She's on there somewhere.
Yeah.
She's texting me about it all day.
Oh, okay. Por ahí está ella. Yo sé que está por ahí,
y a
pero
lo mejor no escribe, pero está mirando.
Está mirando por ahí. Eso es lo que pasa a veces. Mucha gente se pone ahí nomás como escuchándolo.
Y porque cuando la cosa está, la gente está atenta con un tema que le gusta, no te escribe.
Y yo sé que ella está ahí, pero de todas maneras quiero decirle gracias por estar ahí, Graciela, y gracias por inculcarle los buenos modales.
Aquí estoy, dice Graciela Rodríguez.
Gracias por inculcarle y el español. You speak Spanish very well, brother. I have to say.
I do my best.
And you also communicate in English like perfectly too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm beyond surprised here. Este programa está sponsored por patrocinado por este producto que se llama 180 Face Wash. Es un producto de New Skin también. Y esta cara radial que ven aquí.
I was wondering.
Me la lavé con esta crema.
Qué bien. Muy bien.
So, if you guys are interested, si están interesados en este producto, por ahí en el link directamente de ahí del Facebook está un especial. So, si quieren, háganle click al link y vayan y cómprenlo, ¿ok? Angel, quick question, brother.
Acá Graciela le está diciendo.
Hola,
a mi baby, I love you. Y dice abrazos, Mónica. Abrazos, amiga. Un beso. A ver cuando te tenemos por acá.
Abrazos.
Y mucho, pero mucho.
So, buddy, tell me, how did you feel when you walked into your studio, right? Over there at Valley View, right?
Yeah.
When you walked into the studio and you just seen a bunch of blind guys with canes and so forth, how did you feel, man? Did your mom warn you about us?
No, she did not. I didn't. I mean, to be entirely honest, because I've been exposed to so many things that my mom's been in the community she's in. I've always felt like home around where she is. I feel comfortable
and helpful.
And helpful. Yeah. So
I was like, you and your mom and everybody was very not just helpful, but very like on hands. You know what I mean? With like, oh yeah, what do you guys need help with? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with the fundraisers, the bracelets or the chocolates or whatever we're doing to like fundraise, you guys were very helpful. So thank you very much. Even though I'm not a part of the organization anymore. but I thank you guys and your mom. Gracias, Graciela, por ser tan ayudante cuando nos rentó la oficina ahí para...
Y dice que muchas gracias a Ryan por haber invitado a mi hijito.
And again, I'm somehow going again. Tell me about the project that you want to start for the students, like high school students.
Yeah.
Tell me what is it kind of that you want to do, and why.
Okay. Something that I've always liked in my life, and something that I really picked up from my father, rest in peace, was that the idea of chivalry, being a man, being, and not just man like masculine, but being like someone of your word, a human of your word, and kind of like standing up for the right things when you need to stand up, dressing correctly when you need to dress, etiquette in general. And I feel like a lot of kids nowadays, because of the culture, like especially with music and that kind of stuff, it can get diluted, and a lot of kids kind of like start idolizing, I feel like, the wrong things and the wrong image, the wrong appearance, and I dislike that. I feel like it leads those kids that idolize that into pathways that probably isn't the best for them. I know from experience that it kind of like threw me off the path a little bit when I was growing up. So I would like to set an example and set up like a little organization where we can go to schools and kind of like the troubled schools, the kids who are the troubled youth, and kind of like hand out dress shirts, teach them how to tie a tie, how to like organize your silverware on a table when you're eating, when you're out at dinner, how to like schedule an interview, things like that. I think that would be really beneficial and kind of teach like the troubled youth of our community what you are supposed to do for a woman, and as a woman, like let's be proper as human beings, just be respectful.
Les cuento esto. Acá sigue escribiendo la mamá de Primero, Elizabeth González dice,
hola, Elizabeth.
Muy buen show. Graciela Rodríguez dice, preguntale al español que él lo sabe bien. Y me dice, Mónica, defiende nuestro lenguaje. Yo quisiera que él hable todo el tiempo en español, pero es el programa bilingüe, no es mi espacio.
Exacto.
No es mi espacio.
Tenemos muchas personas que hablan español e inglés y hay que darle de todo. La primera pregunta la segunda, la tercera pregunta de tantas preguntas que le hago aquí a Ángel es de que me cuente un poquito más sobre el programa que quiere empezar con los estudiantes de high school. Porque él es una de las cosas que tiene, aparte de su negocio y cosas así, es una de las cosas que quiere hacer él, y le digo que qué es una de las cosas y por qué quiere hacer esto, y él me contestó,
I'll do my best. Me gustaría, y voy a hacer el esfuerzo de crear una organización que apoya a los jóvenes de áreas que experiencian esa durez en su juventud socioeconómica, que tal vez no tienen un guía o una comunidad que los va a apoyar a ser un joven responsable, con disciplina, educado. Y me gustaría ir a estas escuelas y apoyarlos y enseñarles cómo poner una corbata,
una camisa de vestir,
como usar un fajo, cómo se usa.
Chicos de zonas marginales.
Sí. Exacto. Y eso es algo que obviamente él estaba explicando, que hay muchos chicos hoy en día que se dejan guiar por celebridades que andan ahí todos tapados.
Confunden la popularidad con una persona que es para idolizar, como nomás porque tiene esos números, esos followers en Instagram, ya por eso uno lo tiene que seguir.
Exacto. Y fíjate, hablando de eso, Instagram ahorita están pensando en deshacerse del like button, de ese botoncito. They're thinking of doing away with it.
I can see why.
Yeah, because it's creating a lot of
social anxiety.
Exactly.
How many likes am I gonna get?
Exactly. You know what I mean? And la gente está haciéndose obsesionada con cuántos likes tengo, esto y que lo otro.
Y realmente, y hasta gente se suicida también.
Exacto, So ahorita el Instagram, no van a decir nada, you guys, es un, es
insider.
Eso es un insider.
Ryan knows the guy.
Exactly, and so eso es algo que Instagram está pensando en quitar de los posts. Eso, estoy seguro que van a pensar en otra cosa. Angel, how would people get a hold of you? Listeners.
I'm so heavy with social media.
Right?
I find it so valuable.
Yeah.
So email 08lngel@gmail.com, Instagram Lozano Inc., Twitter Lozano Inc., Facebook Lozano Inc. Everything Lozano Inc.
I think when I noticed your social media, I was gonna say too, make sure you like mirror them all the same, to the same user. Yeah. So, but I think on your Facebook, I might have seen a few that were just a little off.
There are, because they were taken. I was like, there can only be one of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
some of them were taken.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Exactly. Let's see.
Nos está viendo Alejandro López y Alicia Mirsi desde Argentina.
Saludos hasta Argentina. Y gracias por estar ahí, guys. Elizabeth, te mando un abrazo y ya sabes por qué. No voy a divulgar tus business ahí. Pero te mando un big hug, girl, y sé fuerte, okay? That's all I gotta say. Okay, you guys, let's see. Tengo un montón de preguntas aquí para Ángel, pero a veces las preguntas como que se me hacen así como que se borraron, como que el papel estaba llorando, y o sería yo. I'm kidding.
Ahí está.
I'm kidding. So, do you ever feel, Angel, like there's days, right, that things just don't go your way?
Yeah.
What are the situations that you feel like that, and then what do you do to like take control, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, all the time, I think everyone has days that don't go their way, and I think first and foremost, it's okay for days to not go our way.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people get that anxiety, like, why me? Why today? That's all right. We all have those days. It's all gonna be good. It'll work itself out.
Exactly.
When that happens to me, usually it's because I cannot find a way to control a problem that I have. So I have this obsession with everything that goes wrong around me. I try to be as responsible and accountable for that. Like, if you hit me right now, I'm gonna be like, what did I do wrong? How can I fix this?
Oh, I hit you right now.
Let's do it.
I'm kidding.
So I try to be accountable for that and kind of see with love,
Yeah.
todo con amor, and kind of like see how could I have prevented this? What could I have done to fix this? And then move on. I think that's really the way I resolve the way things don't go my way.
So, le pregunto a Ángel que si hay días donde pasan cosas que a veces te dices, ay, ¿por qué fregados sigue pasando esto así, o todo pasa mal, ¿verdad?, en el día? Y dice que sí hay días que obviamente pues nos pasan a todos, ¿verdad? Y él lo toma de una manera calmada. Y a ver, did I miss anything on that? Because I know I did. I sabotaged your question.
No, you're good. Yo creo que primeramente está bien como reconocer que todos vamos a tener esos días. No tiene punto estar que nos dé ansiedad pensar ¿por qué a mí? ¿Por qué yo? ¿Por qué me está pasando esto a mí? Nomás aceptar eso y seguir con el día, a ver qué se puede prevenir para el próximo día y nomás tomar un paso para adelante.
Acá la mamá del bebé dice, amo esos niños tan dinámicos, Ryan y Ángel.
¿Cuál bebé? You're always gonna be mom's baby, huh? Do you like sports, brother?
Somewhat. I'm not a big sports fan.
Yeah.
I like the idea of it. I mean, I think athleticism is important, and there's some people that are really talented out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Le estoy preguntando también que si le gustan los deportes. Dice, un poco. Hay gente que está en la idea, sí, pero hay gente que honestamente son muy talentosos. One of the things that I've noticed about you is that you like to, is it experiment or is it just learn in general? Because I noticed your calligraphy stuff that you were doing.
Oh, yeah.
And different stuff that you start doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I noticed how you work on it till you perfect it.
Yeah.
So, was that to enhance your business?
No, it's just, I think it's just who I am. I've always been like that.
You just pick up hobbies and kind of just kind of go
I don't
with
get
it?
obsessed with kind of there's a lot of people out there, as I've grown up, I've
Yeah.
learned that there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, should I get into writing? I don't know. I mean, just do it. And then if you
Yeah.
mess up, on to the next. If you want to try music next, go sing a few songs and then
Exactly.
do that. Move on.
Do you think
So-
you have a voice to sing?
I don't know, man. Maybe the deeper ones.
Como like Vicente Hernandez? maybe?
No, that's really deep.
You're like, I would need at least 3 or 4 shots
Yeah.
before I take that shot.
Yeah. 3 or 4 shots, I'll do anything. I'll go Adele on you.
Oh damn, that's talent, brother. So let's see, how is Start Fresh Printing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, where is Start Fresh Printing and where are we going, brother, with it?
Yeah, so I actually rebranded it to, it's Pineapple Made right now.
Okay.
Pineapplemade.com is the website.
Okay.
The reason I rebranded it was for a few reasons. Number one,
Yeah.
the sellability and the image that a pineapple
Mhm.
has versus Start Fresh Printing. I can use an icon, nice bright colors, I like it.
Yeah.
Everyone likes pineapples.
Yeah.
And the direction that I really want to go with that is kind of like very high-end business card design. That's what I've always focused on.
Yeah.
Very exclusive, unique designs, business cards that no one else in the world can produce. That's pretty much what I do.
Or
So,
flyers or different stuff like that?
yeah, I do printing in general. My
Uh-huh.
my specialty is business cards. So I can do like posters, banners, all that stuff.
Yeah. Did you bring a sample? of
I
this
did not.
stuff?
I was thinking about it. I was like, I hope he doesn't ask because I was gonna.
You
rush.
know I was going to ask.
No, man. Ryan forgets
Una,
nothing.
una de las cosas que le pregunta a Ángel de su compañía que se llama Fresh Start o Start Fresh, pero le cambió el nombre, hizo un rebrand y ahora se llama
Pineapple Made.
Pineapple Made. Dice que él se quiere enfocar, en esta compañía se quiere enfocar en la exclusividad de producto de top line, ¿verdad? Básicamente, y no quiere ser como un Vistaprint.
Yeah, tarjetas de presentación.
Ajá, no como
Lujosas.
no como las business cards pues que ordenamos nosotros, Mónica.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what I'm gonna say about those cards?
Igual no sirven, ¿eh? Igual no
Yeah.
sirven.
If
Pero-
you need to, you need to.
Pero mandan el mensaje, ¿verdad? O sea, hacen el trabajo.
Yeah.
Y económicamente. Pero, por ejemplo, si vamos a un evento más acá de categoría, obviamente si quisiera yo ir con un producto más.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
La mayoría de los clientes con los que yo trabajo son dueños de negocios.
Yeah.
Yo creo que tienen como de 200 empleados para arriba.
Yeah.
He trabajado con Wendy's,
Yeah.
McDonald's headquarters here in Vegas.
Yeah.
So a lot of those big companies where the CEOs
Yeah.
don't really care what it costs. I want
I
something
just
no one
want
has.
something good in quality,
Yeah.
and I like what you do.
Yeah.
Porque él tiene, hace muchas cosas laminadas, cosas así que...
Tarjetas de madera,
Para-
de metal,
claro.
plástico.
Ajá.
Yeah.
Esa
Agarra-
gente,
agarras
esa
una tarjeta
gente
de esas y
tiene
dices-
dinero como para pagarle.
Exacto.
Nosotros todavía no.
Ay, no. No, porque yo una vez le dije cuánto me cobraba y me mandó los precios y dije, ¿lo cueste?
Maybe next year. Huh?
Dije, para el próximo año.
Pero
Where's the
escúchame,
homie
¿con
hookup,
quién-
huh?
¿con
Exactly.
quién estuvo trabajando? ¿Con
¿Eh?
Wendy, con McDonald's, con
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Pero pues ya, ¿qué se le hace? Let's see. Your motto, right, that you use. How did you acquire your motto? Like, and I'll kind of read it out. Okay.
Mhm.
In life, do what you're passionate about, and spread kindness along the way. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if I said it wrong, correct it, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I kind of got that through trial and error.
Okay.
You know, kind of like a transition from my rebel days
Yeah.
to today,
Yeah.
and the person that I've built inside. I think at one point I was really chasing a dream or something materialistic. I was trying to make more money. I was trying to have more things, trying to have
Yeah.
more friends, trying to look cool.
Yeah.
I was chasing that, and along the way, I made some huge mistakes. A lot of problems with the people I cared about.
Yeah.
And one day I was like, you know what? Maybe some people out there can have these things, but if I'm broke, but the people around me want to sit down and have a beer with me,
Exactly.
that is priceless to me. There's some people out there that do need that. All respect to them.
Yeah.
You know, whatever floats your boat. For me, I figured out that that's not really what I want. That's not really what I want to chase.
Exactly.
So, you know,
So
my
you-
goal now is just do what you love. Wake up happy, going to work, what you want to work in,
Yeah.
and make a smile along the way.
That's awesome. Uno de los modos por el cual él vive, es algo que dice, sea apasionado de lo que hagas en la vida y hagas lo que hagas, hazlo con kindness.
Yeah.
Con kindness, ¿cómo se dice kindness en español?
I don't know. I know more complex, but benevolente.
Empeño, o-
Yeah,
Con
con
desempeño.
con amor.
Con amor, ajá, exacto.
Yeah.
Es eso, ya ven, hasta están aprendiendo ahí unos inglés.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, why do you think it's important for students to have entrepreneurial spirits in today's society?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I had to come up with that because I was like, if I don't come up with a good question, then he's like, oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna feel
Well,
like,
you get, that's the one. So number one, I think education today has shifted. Back in the day, you can get a degree that might land you a job.
Yeah.
And it was like really closed. The job market was very strict.
Yeah.
If you don't have a degree, don't talk to me.
Mhm.
Today, the market has shifted a lot because of social media, because of how internet has facilitated communities kind of like talking to each other.
Yeah.
Now there's kids that are millionaires from making slime videos on YouTube.
Mhm.
So I kind of see it like, let me see what was the question. Entrepreneurial
the
spirit.
entrepreneurial
So
spirit, yeah.
as we're like doing things growing up in
Yeah.
school, I think each one of us should like kind of take a shot at something, selling a T-shirt, selling some candy bars, whatever it is,
Yeah.
because it gives us a better idea of how once you graduate, once you're out of school, networking has been far more critical in today's world, in today's market. Than your degree, than your diploma.
Yeah.
Unfortunately or fortunately, depending on where you stand on that,
Yeah.
but it is how the job market works today, and if you don't know how to sell yourself,
Yeah.
you're not going to get a lot of things done. And I always say, everyone is a salesman, whether you're selling a dream
Yeah.
or you're selling some body lotion.
Y ahora en español.
And it's always good, ahí vamos, it's always good because it gives people the value of worth for themselves, and it also teaches them the value of money itself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Una de las preguntas que le hago aquí a Ángel es que por qué él piensa que los estudiantes de hoy en día deberían de influenciar su espíritu de negociante, ¿verdad? Como empresario.
Comercial, sí.
Empresario, ajá. Y dice que básicamente, you want to say it in Spanish, brother?
Yeah, yo creo que el mercado hoy en día, gracias a social media,
Las redes
Instagram,
sociales.
Facebook, las redes sociales, eso ha facilitado y bajado los requerimientos los requisitos para gente que quiere vender algo. Hoy en día no se ocupa una licencia o un diploma para hacer muchas cosas, para vender muchos servicios como se ocupaba antes. Y hoy en día yo creo que ayuda mucho que una persona sepa vender algo, una idea. Y yo, como le dije a Ryan, yo creo que todos son vendedores. Estés vendiendo un sueño o estés vendiendo una
paleta.
Freemasonry, it's a fraternity, it's a community, a brotherhood, where people kind of get together and they improve themselves. Number one, my goal is to improve myself. My goal is to become a better person. And by becoming a better person, I can like guide and bring someone else to the light, so to speak, and help them out and build a better, stronger community, and hopefully build a better world.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Now that you said that, because I had somebody that actually inboxed me and said, "Wait, that Freemason, aren't they like the Illuminati that use that?
Yeah.
Do they do cults and do they mess with chickens and do the bones and do all that stuff?"
Yeah.
I'm like, that's probably a good question. You guys don't do rituals, right?
We have rituals,
Okay,
but
okay.
the way it's kind of like shown by society, like a ritual, they're gonna be burning some.
Exactly.
A ritual can be anything like when you go in Thanksgiving dinner, everyone sits down and everyone kind of like bows their head, they do a prayer. That's a ritual.
Exactly.
So really anything that has a process can be considered a ritual. From the way I shower is a ritual.
Exactly.
So we do have rituals, we do have a way we do things, we have systems in place.
Awesome. Una de las preguntas que le hago a Ángel es que cómo él se volvió con los Freemasons y qué son los Freemasons. Do you want to take a shot at it in Spanish?
Yeah, so la masonería is, in Spanish is
Sí.
masonry,
Okay,
masonería,
okay.
O francmasonería, dependiendo en qué rama de masonería uno está practicando. Es básicamente una comunidad, una hermandad de gente que aspira a ser mejor persona, y el enfoque es en mejorarse uno mismo, encontrar la luz adentro y despastar esa piedra bruta que cada uno tenemos, y mejorarnos como personas, y así mejorándonos podemos conseguir un mundo mejor, apoyar a la próxima persona en línea para mejorarse ellos mismos también.
So la pregunta que tenía, the next question that I had basically was, how do you think that it adds value to your life?
A lot. So in my life, me personally, I was very passionate about Freemasonry, and it still is a very big passion of me. It's a cornerstone of my life, and it has helped me a lot. We have a big system in place for how to kind of improve yourself as a person.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very old fraternity, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years old. So the systems have been developed very well.
Okay.
And me personally, it's allowed me to kind of like dive into myself and explore life and kind of like the private spiritual side of my life, where I can kind of like tap into the universe, so to speak, and you know, just see what I can fix about myself, my feelings, my emotions, my vision in life.
Okay. Una de las preguntas que le hago, aparte de los masones, ¿verdad? ¿Qué es el valor que la organización le añade a su vida? Y él dice que...
la masonería me ayudó, me inculcó mucha disciplina, muchos valores, mucha responsabilidad. Me dio una posición donde yo puedo decir, antes que todo soy un masón, y siendo masón tengo que hacer estas cosas, aunque nadie más lo esté haciendo, yo sé por lo que yo valoro y los valores que yo defiendo. Y me ha ayudado mucho.
Do you ever see yourself as a leader, and have people like looking at you as an example, as a role model?
It has happened.
Le digo que porque hay mucha gente que a veces a uno lo ve como un role model o como un líder, ¿verdad? Y lo ven como alguien que aspiran a ser como tal persona. Y pues hay que seguirle ahí con los masones. Oh, by the way, how old do you have to be? Or is it for ages, right?
So you can join
categories.
under 18 if a family member is a Freemason. They can kind of like vouch for you. You can go in a little bit younger. After that, you have to be 18 years. Some lodges require 21 years old. It's probably best to just ask if you know a Freemason. Ask them. That's another thing. Freemasons, we do not recruit. That is very strict. If you want to be a Freemason, you request to be, and you go from there. We don't force anyone. It has to be of your own choice.
Exactly. And the person has to be a good person too.
So they have to be of good rapport, and they have to have a good reputation. We don't want anyone, tarnishing.
Una de las cosas que aparentemente la organización tiene es que no anda buscando gente. La organización busca gente buena, y la gente buena pues obviamente quiere hacerla todavía más buena. Pero no anda buscando ahí a reclutar a ver si Mónica si quiere hacer algo de esto otro. Anyways, next question, brother. You write about your life, right? Because that's one of the things that you told me you like to do also. What is the message that you want to deliver through your writing to the younger generation, or just to anybody in general?
There's a few things. I think who I am as a person, I really try to expose in my writing that it's okay for us to talk about things that hurt us. And I feel like whatever our biggest weaknesses, our vulnerability is, it becomes our strength when we can talk about it, and let people know, like, this happened to me, I went through this, and this is what I did because of it. and kind of exposing that. So with my writing, I expose myself a lot, expose my weaknesses, things that I had to go through that are embarrassing for other people. And by doing that, I hope that the next person in line, the next Ángel Lozano in high school is like, you know what, it's okay for me to tell all these, are we allowed to curse?
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's okay for all these people that are all the cool kids to tell them like, you know what you're doing. You're being an asshole right now, and that's okay. And for me to say like, you can't talk about the way I dress, the way I want to speak, or the way I move my hands, or how sensitive I am. That's my right. And I think opening that conversation up is definitely a message I want to push through my writing, and show people that, you know, even though I have the piercings and this look that I have, I'm a human being, and we all have the right to feel and be heard and kind of like express those emotions, expose that sensitive side.
Una de las preguntas, saludos, queremos saludar a alguien.
Elizabeth González dice, ¿cómo lo busco en internet? Masonería, y dice, gracias Ryan, recibe un abrazo muy fuerte. Elizabeth González.
Elizabeth, sí, mija, ahí vamos a poner su información. Ahí vamos a tener la información, mija, en el video de YouTube. Ahí se pone siempre la información de cada guest que viene al show. Y ahí va a estar. Y antes de que se me olvide, you guys, before I forget to, Ryan is going solo. I'm kidding. Ryan is going to stop doing Despejando and Meet the Entertainer just for a little bit.
Taking a break.
Yeah, I'm taking a break. Me voy a tomar un break porque quiero enfocarme en unas cositas que tengo ahí pendientes personales. Ahora que ya me hicieron la cirugía y puedo ver acá casi el 20/20 con este ojo.
Nice.
Tengo un montón de cosas que I want to like accomplish too, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to be a little bit selfish. Después quiero regresar y les voy a avisar a todos, y siempre, como le digo a Mónica, y Mónica también me dijo a mí, esta estación está abierta para ti. Y lo mismo conmigo, cualquier proyecto que yo decida hacer, siempre quiero hacerlo con la bendición de Mónica también, porque ella fue la que me abrió la curiosidad de esto del radio y todo esto.
Nunca me voy a olvidar el día que te hice la propuesta y que te vi crecer y que te vi fortalecerte y que te vi estar más seguro de vos mismo, y ya con eso ya cumplí con mi misión. Y siempre digo, si te vas para crecer, te dejo. Si te vas para no querer crecer, me voy a enojar.
No, y voy a hacer muchas cosas que ojalá y te hagan orgullosa. Y como te digo, sea lo que sea y a donde vaya y lo que haga, siempre te voy a llevar y voy a llevar tu mensaje y todo de buen corazón, como siempre. Y pues obviamente pues voy a venir a visitarte y darte vuelta.
Mirá que si no me lo cumplís me voy a enojar.
Exacto. Nomás que ya esté un poquito más cool en la temperatura. Te voy a venir te voy a venir a traer a Graham. It's hot, dude. It's getting hot.
Y esto es un garage.
It's not too bad in here.
It's not. No, if I was to close this door right here, though, brother,
Lo que pasa es que tenemos que apagar el aire de acá porque si no es tan sutil esa cámara que toma todo el ruido y no se escucha bien, por eso lo tengo que apagar.
Pero sigan apoyando sigan apoyando lo que viene siendo Magiclatinosvegas.org, you guys, aunque no vean aquí a Despejando o a Meet the Entertainer, sigan apoyando. Yo voy a seguir ahí echándole ganas un poco a Mónica y apoyándola en lo que yo pueda, en las redes sociales y en todo lo que hago yo también. Y pues este es mi final goodbye. ¿Te creas?
No quiero llorar, porque yo soy muy llorona, porque sé que no te pierdo.
Pero vamos a seguir los reconocimientos a los héroes de la comunidad. No más que estamos, voy a poner un pause, you guys, un poquito, nada más por un mes o 2 meses tal vez, mientras me enfoco en accomplish las cosas que quiero hacer yo. Exacto, cumpliendo las cosas que quiero hacer yo. Okay, ahora back to business. Angel, tell me about the mastermind program that you did.
Yeah.
Dime más. Tell me in English, obviously.
Yeah.
About the mastermind program.
So the mastermind program, it was a year-long program where we kind of like focused on working on ourselves and correcting habits, learning the power of change, transformation. And it was a year long. We would go every other week, and it was Saturday mornings at like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, and it's done on purpose because if you really want to, you're gonna be there at 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. To do that.
It teaches you discipline, right?
Yeah. So that was the first time we met there. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be tough. And there's like things we did throughout the year that test your patience, your tolerance, your discipline to be responsible, breaking habits, and understanding like how many things we do every day that are automatic, and how we can step in and say, you know what, regardless of my circumstances and the way I was raised, the habits I picked up from my family, I have a choice. Exactly. I can change who I am and therefore change my environment and change my future.
Exactly. Una de las preguntas que le hago a Ángel es de cómo él se metió a un programa de Mastermind. ¿Cómo se dice Mastermind?
Mentes Maestras.
Mentes Maestras. You want to take a shot at it in Spanish?
Yeah, so Mastermind Mentes Maestras fue un programa que hice por un año. Cada 2 semanas, era un sábado como a las 6, 7 de la mañana, y el propósito de levantarnos tan temprano es para enseñarnos disciplina. Y el que quiere puede. Si uno tiene ese deseo de cambiarse uno mismo, van a ir a las 6, 7 de la mañana cuando se ocupa ir para empezar ese crecimiento. Y había muchos ejercicios que hicimos en el transcurso del año que nos enseñaron la disciplina, responsabilidad, contabilidad. Yeah. So, y nos ayudó mucho como combatir los programas con las que nos criaron nuestros padres, y cómo combatir eso y decir, aunque mis padres me criaron así, o este fue mi entorno en mi juventud, ¿qué es lo que yo puedo cambiar? Yo tengo el poder de decisión, y el poder de decisión es suficiente para yo cambiar mi vida, mi futuro, y agarrar las cosas que yo sueño en agarrar.
Y las respuestas que tiene Ángel siempre me dejan como más...
Sí, porque es muy maduro.
Exacto.
Vamos a saludar antes que nada a Push y
a Mirna, ¿cómo estás, Mirna?
Elsa Luz Quintero, que nos está viendo.
Hola, Elsa. Gracias por estar ahí, guys. Se los agradecemos de corazón. Y yo nomás tengo 2 preguntas, Buddy. Y ya terminamos con esta tortura. Otra pregunta más. How can people get a hold of you? En las redes sociales.
Yeah, redes sociales.
Social media.
Yeah, so Instagram, Lozano Inc. That's where I spend most of my time. That's where I write my poetry. That's where I put my memes and my funny posts, and the way I'm feeling.
Yeah.
That's where I kind of like publish my life.
Yeah.
I'm on Facebook, Ángel Lozano. And
so do you share more funny stuff on Facebook, huh? Like the funny memes and stuff? And then
yeah,
more of the poetry on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram, it's a lot more like sacred to me. That's where I put my feelings.
Yeah. So he spills his heart. Do you have a girlfriend now, or?
I'm in a relationship.
Oh, okay, good. Because you know I was going to have a lot of people go, what, is he single, blah, blah, blah.
Ana Ramos.
Don't get me in trouble,
Sí,
guys.
no. So, les digo que en Instagram, él lo pueden localizar en Instagram. Ahí es donde pone muchas cosas de poesía, ¿verdad? Poesía. ¿Cuál es tu username de Instagram?
Lozano Inc.
Lozano Inc.
Espera que lo dije todo anotadito.
Ajá. Y luego lo va a anotar y luego lo ponemos ahí todo en el YouTube.
Fidel Valenzuela.
Hey, what's up? Y gracias. Thank you guys to everybody that kept supporting Despejando. We're not saying goodbye, you guys, by the way. It's not a goodbye, it's a pause.
It's a see you later.
It's a see you in a little bit, okay? So la gente que van a pensar, oh, ya empezó algo y ya no lo va a hacer.
He broke up with us.
Yeah, quebró con Mónica o algo así.
Para eso quiero que lo hable, Pete, porque estamos en buenos términos.
No, y
para
siempre-
que la gente no haga elucubraciones
Exacto,
tontas,
sí.
¿no?
No,
Mejor
para nada. Última pregunta, Angel. Last question for Angel. What is the legacy you want to leave behind?
I can word it very simply.
Uh,
I want in my funeral or when I pass away, I want someone to say, he made me smile. He made me feel better about myself. I don't really want to change the whole world, but if I can help someone kind of be able to look in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm pretty happy with what I got here.
Angel made
Like
me
this.
smile.
He made me smile,
laugh.
you know. And
Yeah.
if I can get one person, I think I did my mission, and I think that would make me happy.
Awesome. La última pregunta que le hago a Ángel fue de cuál es la legacía,
El legado.
el legado que quiere dejar atrás. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, so básicamente yo creo que si una persona, el día que yo pase al eterno oriente, me gustaría que una persona podría decir, él me hizo sonreír, él me enseñó lo que es amor a otro ser humano, me enseñó eso. Yo creo que eso es suficiente para mí. Con que una persona diga eso, yo cumplí mi misión.
Sos digno hijo de tu madre.
Sí, ¿verdad? So that's about it, you guys. That's a wrap right here for Despejando Las Vegas. Thank you guys for being there. Todos los que estuvieron ahí en cualquier cámara donde estuvieron, vayan a mirar el video de YouTube. Ahí va a estar la información para que se pongan en contacto con Angel. Para las personas que hicieron tune in late o lo que sea, cuando oigan la entrevista, porque siempre hay gente que la oye después y después y después, vayan a buscar la entrevista. Va a estar Despejando LV with Angel y Ryan, el host. So vayan a buscarlo ahí y gracias por todo, y pues estamos viéndonos para la próxima, ¿ok, you guys?
Gracias a todos.
Y así
Gracias por
nos
estar aquí con
despedimos.
nosotros.
Y así nos despedimos. Hasta la próxima vez. Por esta subradio, por internet, Magiclatinosvegas.org, la otra cara de Sin City, desde Las Vegas, Nevada, para el mundo.